Hello, everybody. Welcome to the finals of Northwest Sports Cards Friday Night Magic between Thomas Back playing Bant and
Peloquin playing Junk Reanimator.
I am Joe Naseef, aka JoJo.
And I'm Chris Hahn.
Yeah, and looks like we got the Battle of Blue Dragon Shields.
Yeah, I guess so. Those shields are those sleeves are terrible. So I don't know why anyone would play those, but
and this should be a pretty interesting matchup. It'll be the Bant list, which you have. Anything interesting in there?
Yeah, it's very interesting actually. It runs 2 Plasma Capture, 3 Dramatic Rescue, which is extremely strange to me. It runs Terminus, which I like a lot. 1 of Tamiyo in the main, 1 of Council of the Absolute in the main. But everything else is pretty standard.
Okay. Greg took 2 so he could salvage at the end of turn, which is what Junk Reanimator wants to be doing.
That's very true.
Looks like that could be the 1 of Cavern that he plays, and so I'm not sure if he's gonna snap that off or not, depending on if he thinks he's playing counterspells.
Yeah, he sees blue, so I would assume he would take that one.
Yeah.
If there's only 1 in the deck.
So that's what he takes, which I like. Even though you could still, correct me if I'm wrong, Plasma Capture and get the mana, even if it doesn't counter it. So like,
yeah, yes, that's very true.
Name Beast, play Thragtusk, Plasma Capture. It doesn't counter it, but you'll still get the 5 mana.
Yes.
So he's gonna hold on to the. There goes a Dramatic Rescue early. All right, so the hand for Thomas Black looks like Resto, Tamiyo, Verdict, and then a Cavern of himself.
Yeah,
that was the one. All right, so Greg gets Mulch, which Greg is famous for mulching. Here comes 4 lands. Watch. Uh-oh, never mind.
Or 1.
Just 1. Not bad. Put some good cards in his graveyard. Plays land for turn. Arbor Elf, go. All right. Well, Greg's doing everything he wants to be doing. This is like game plan.
Oh, definitely.
Fill up graveyard, put out some acceleration, play a 6 Slime.
Yeah. Especially if your opponent's not really doing anything.
Yeah. And is playing 3 colors. That's the best part about playing Acidic Slime. So Greg is going to cast another Mana Dork.
Looks like he has 2 lands.
One of them's a Cavern.
Yeah, I think
that's probably going to name Angel, right?
An Isolated Chapel, Sever, Angel, and an Unburial Rites. Oh, okay, so he has targets.
So Unburial Rites Acidic Slime here? Or Thragtusk?
I think Acidic Slime.
Yeah. Oh, he just passes the turn, and...
I mean, I guess he has 4 mana up. You don't want to just get it dissipated or something like that.
I guess. You don't want to run it out there.
Yeah.
Okay. And,
but,
Tamiyo.
Tamiyo. This is a perfect time to start killing lands, I think.
Yeah, so... That gets locked down.
Oh, okay. I was like, he named Lock? No, that was a creature type.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes Angel Serenity.
Oh.
Acidic Slime, Thragtusk, and Resto Angel, I'm assuming?
Yeah, it's Acidic Slime and Thragtusk, definitely.
I'm assuming he's going to get Verdict right here, and then tap down land.
Is Verdict tap down Cavern?
Yeah, that's definitely the play. Or?
Oh, tap down Angel?
Play Thragtusk? This seems kind of like an odd play.
Well, I guess he wants to save the Verdict to get closer to ultimating
Tamiyo.
Okay,
that's fair.
So, you save the Verdict, have a little bit of action. You have the Restoration Angel for after the Verdict.
It's -8 to ultimate, I
yes.
believe?
Yeah. At which point you get an emblem. Whenever a card would go to the graveyard from anywhere, it's returned to your hand.
Yes.
Okay.
Too bad he doesn't play Thought Scour for the ultimate combo.
Yeah. Oh, nothing like recalling yourself, right? So that gets exiled. He gets a 3/3. I don't think Greg sacrifices any of his dorks there now, so tap down Angel, pass turn.
I believe so. I don't know what else is in his. He has the Verdict and another Angel, I believe. So.
Yeah, I don't like that attack.
Yeah, there's almost no reason to attack right there.
No, I mean, I know you have the Restoration Angel, but like if he comes in with both guys, it just sets back Tamiyo 1 turn, where your ultimate plan is just get this to 8 and ultimate,
yeah,
right?
Definitely.
So.
Well, I mean, Gray is down to 12 though. I didn't realize he was that low.
I guess he took some early damage from his lands.
Yeah. Stuff. Is that a Fiend Hunter drawn? I believe. I don't know if is that in the main.
Yes, Fiend Hunter is in the main. There should be 2 Fiend Hunters in the main. So Resto blocks a dude.
Oh, not gonna blink your beast. That's strange.
Goes to 6. And then Fiend Hunter... I think Greg is debating on whether or not to Fiend Hunter his own Angel, and maybe get some threats back.
Yeah, he can. I don't know if he played a land this turn. No,
He hasn't?
He didn't, so he can play a Thragtusk or an Acidic Slime.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Fiend Hunter, my own Angel. Okay, and then follow it up with Thragtusk, right?
Or Acidic Slime.
I think it's Thragtusk.
Yeah. I
All
don't
right.
really be upset with either play.
Yeah, either plays, right? Like,
No, there's the Acidic Slime.
yeah.
What do you hit here?
Hey, it's
Blue,
probably
white,
just going to be a
white.
white source. Like white blue, probably a Hollowed Fountain. There you go.
That's the best land there, so
Yes.
might as well take it out.
Best line of Magic to you, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Pretty much.
So, Thomas is going to untap, and he just +1s the Fiend Hunter, snaps off. I definitely would have +1 on the Acidic Slam, I think, but so the pink numbers are correct on the screen for anybody following along.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I didn't. He tapped down the Fiend Hunter, the 1/3. Like I see no point in that at all.
Yeah, I don't either. I definitely would have tapped down the Acidic Slime.
Yeah. Can't. It's pseudo unblockable.
Well, he doesn't want to block the Fiend Hunter because the Fiend Hunter would bring back the Angel of Serenity.
Right.
So right here, if you notice, he attacks with an Acidic Slime. He moves it down to 4, where it only took 2 points of damage. So it should be 5. So if you just follow along with the pink numbers on the screen, that's correct.
Yeah.
And here comes Thragtusk for Greg. Which Greg needs to get this Tameo off the board.
Yeah, because it is
See, I don't like that either. I don't.
just resto for no value.
Yeah, like I don't like the running out of the resto. Like, why not Verdict?
Yeah. He should have verdicted there. Yeah, there was almost no reason not to verdict right there.
And he gets him for 6. So he's just leaving his.
Yeah, now his Tameo's just going to take up to 4.
Oh, he's coming in for 9.
Yeah. Okay, so he gets down to 5, so I guess that's not too bad. Oh, he's chump. He has a million mana, so almost no reason to chump. Unless, depending on what's in his hand, he has an Acidic Slime, which he can still play.
It's double Verdict in his hand, correct?
Is it? Oh, yeah, definitely. So, there's no reason to, like, sandbag the Verdict. So, like, if you... Yeah, I don't understand.
I mean, he does get an Angel Serenity back if there is a Verdict, so...
So maybe he's just on the damage line, just tap down the blockers and then just keep attacking.
Yeah, keep attacking.
Greg has no flyers. Pretty sure the deck runs maybe a couple Lingering Souls, other than that.
No, Greg's does not run Lingering Souls.
I guess he has Angel Serenity and Resto Angel, but he can still get a pretty good amount of damage. Oh, God.
Flashes.
Forgot about that.
That's a good card.
Yeah. I'm assuming Thomas forgot about that as well.
Yeah, so he only comes in for 2. He doesn't attack with the
Fiend
Hunter?
I guess, yeah, he's scared of Resto.
Okay. I mean, you just get back Angel Serenity, though, if he blinks and blocks.
Yeah.
Flashes into block.
I think you verdict here, or you attack.
You verdict and then no, because then he gets 2.
Well, he could have verdicted, tapped down the Cavern, which I'm assuming says Angel.
But the Angel comes back to play. It doesn't go back to his hand, does it?
Oh yeah, it's a Fiend Hunter. I keep thinking it's an Angel Strand.
Yeah. So I think this is the correct play now.
Yeah.
Now he's making the right play. It looks like Greg drew another Acidic Slime.
Yeah. Snap block.
Yeah, absolutely. Here comes the Acidic Slime, probably hitting another white source.
Probably the Glacial Fortress. I don't know.
Oh, Unburial Rights, Acidic Slime. Okay.
Then playing an Acidic Slime, I'm assuming.
So, yeah, I think it's keep him off white. Like, you just keep hitting white as much as you can. Because the cards that, like, what is Sphinx's Revelation double blue?
Yes.
Okay, and Supreme Verdict's double white.
Yes.
All right. So, yeah, I think this is going to be Sun Petal Grove.
Temple Garden?
Or Temple Garden, correct. Yeah. I didn't see the Temple Garden hat in there. Terminus!
Oh.
And then he gets the Verdict.
Yep.
Wow.
That's actually really good. That's actually insane.
So all those go to the bottom. You can't even target them with the Angel of Serenity.
Yep. That's the good thing about Terminus. It doesn't see like any play anymore, but it's so powerful.
Yeah.
Get some dorks.
Gets 3 mana dorks. Yep. Yeah, you just Verdict here, right?
Yep, definitely.
There's the Verdict.
And tap down something. Cavern. Doesn't really matter, really.
No, it does not matter.
Yeah.
Um,
How many colors do you have?
yeah,
Infinity?
he's like, okay, tap down Cavern. Which is good because he does play plasma capture.
Yes.
Yeah, so he wants to be able to counter stuff.
He also
Mulch.
has dissipates and other stuff too. So.
Ooh, it's too late. I just found out.
4. He gets 2 lands. He does have Unburial Rights and Angel Serenity in the graveyard.
That's the turn.
Does he have anything else to grab Angel Serenity though for any type of value, or just to play 5/6?
So looking at the lands, we're not completely sure. Does he have? He doesn't have 3 white.
No.
Now he does.
Yeah, he does not.
So he couldn't have Terminus and Verdict in the
Yeah.
same turn.
Oh, that's not good.
Wow.
I just noticed.
Wow.
So, well, I guess, I mean, it wasn't caught, but...
But I mean, that's why you acidic slime white, right?
Yep.
You want to keep people off being able to do stuff like that, and well, Greg Burial Rights is the Angel Serenity.
Yeah, that changes a lot, but this Tameo is just taking out of the game.
So Tameo's going to tap down Angel. Next turn gets the ultimate.
Oh, what is this? Oh, his own
Angel Serenity. Wow.
With no targets. Everything's exiled.
Yeah, everything is exiled. Does he not take the Angel Serenity? No.
Wait, what is under it? It's just a bunch of
Just
dorks.
a bunch of dorks,
Oh,
right?
wait, it's tapped down anyway, so I guess there's no point.
Yeah, true. And Thomas realizing that the Cavern untaps helps him out.
I don't think we ultimate here. I hope he doesn't.
No,
Okay,
plus
good.
1. Attack for 5.
Yeah.
Restoration Angel.
Restoration Angel.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, he tapped preemptively, which didn't make any sense.
And a double block.
Yeah.
Kill one of the restos.
I think he just has a land in his hand. Oh, no.
He's
Something.
tapping for Terminus.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Jeez.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Now, he's definitely going to ultimate after this.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think... There's nothing with haste in
And
this
depending
deck.
on what his draw is, like, it just...
It
Like,
could just be insane.
Yeah,
If
it
he
could-
just had a dramatic rescue with
Oh,
that,
God.
it would just be ridiculous.
yeah. Which is why I guess it's in the deck, right?
Yeah, but I mean, 2 mana, I'd rather just play on Summon personally, but
Unburial Rights here? No?
yeah.
Yeah.
What are we getting?
I think it's
Acidic Slime?
Restoration or
Oh.
Angel.
Okay.
Is Acidic Slime even left, or are they
Oh, I
all
don't-
on the bottom?
I don't know.
So, what's the draw for Thomas Black to make this? Since it's Revelations, hands down.
Oh, it's something blue. Oh, he's going up. Huh. It must be
That was-
something...
That was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I don't...
I see no point in going up.
Well, maybe he realized that if he ultimate, he won't get to keep it,
Yeah.
and he wants to
Oh, it's a dissipate.
That's really interesting to me.
Yeah, it's just going down and down. Like,
Yeah, I think I would.
Using your-
I think I would have ultimated it. Took the emblem and.
you're at 27 life. Like 5 a turn isn't.
Oh my
that
God!
big
He
of a
drew
deal.
Angel of Serenity.
Oh.
Does he have the 3 white this time?
Yeah, he has
okay,
3
yeah.
Sun Petal Grows. Lupin Angels.
Yeah, and then just tap down the other angel.
Yeah.
So Greg's in a bad shape here.
Yeah. I don't know what's in his hand. Fiend Hunter?
Is it Fiend Hunter?
Yeah, I think so. Does he run 2 in his deck?
Yes, he does
Okay.
run 2. He did get Fiend Hunter back off of his Angel of Serenity with the 2 mana dorks.
Oh,
So it is Fiend Hunter. Puts Angel Serenity back in his hand. 7. So next turn, he's going to cast Angel Serenity, take the Fiend Hunter and 2 mana dorks, and get an Angel Serenity. He's going to have 2 Angel... Oh, that's Dramatic Rescue.
Yeah.
Oh, that's instant speed. What is he doing? Here, my play would have been pass the turn, Dramatic Rescue the Fiend Hunter,
Yeah, definitely.
get the trigger. That would have
that
just
goes back in
insane.
play. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. This is ridiculous. Oh, I understand why you didn't ultimate before. It's because they had it 1 less counter than it actually is. Because that acidic slime attacked him earlier. So he
yeah.
thought it was on 8 when he didn't ult. No, he was on 10.
It was on 10 at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, never mind. Take all back.
But I think the point is he's trying to get it to ultimate and keep it. And Greg sees the writing on the wall, scoops it up.
Yeah. Tamio is surprisingly underplayed. It's a very powerful card, especially against these Thragtusk decks, which only play like one or two big threats that you have to deal with.
Yeah. And so Thomas takes down the first game of the finals here. Some cards I see coming in for Greg. My absolute favorite sideboard card in these colors, Sin Collector. The card is amazing.
Yes.
Card is just strictly amazing. All three of them are going to come in. I can't imagine them not. Deathrite Shamans, so that way it wins the looping Angel Serenity War.
Yep, definitely.
I think Ghost Council.
Yeah, it's extremely hard to deal with.
Yeah, the Bant can't beat it. Like, well, I'm not saying it can't beat it, but it's really hard for them to deal with. Like, it gets around Terminus, gets around Supreme Verdict, stuff like that. The card is really, really good in decks that are trying to just sorcery speed remove stuff.
Yeah.
Tell you the truth, I think the Acidic Slime and the Thragtusk are going to come in too. So, in my opinion, this is 5, 6, 7, 9 cards coming in this matchup.
Oh, wow. What would he be cutting?
In this type of matchup, especially since he's playing white, you're unsure if they bring in Rest in Peace or not.
Yeah.
So some cards that might come out early would be like an Unburial Rites, a Mulch. Those are the first cuts when people play Purified of the Grave or play Rest in Peace, because it essentially starts becoming just mulligans when they play those cards.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't like to keep in my mana dorks when people play Supreme Verdict and Terminus.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I usually take out anywhere from 1 to 3, depending on how many cards I'm bringing in. Usually cutting the Pilgrims first, but when I bring in Sin Collectors, I don't cut the Pilgrims.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I cut the
You gotta get
Arbor
them
Elves.
quick. Especially if you're... Depends. It also depends if you're on the player draw, I believe.
Right, it does.
Yeah.
It absolutely does. Everything else in the match, the Sever is good. I wouldn't keep both of them in. One of them should be fine. I think both Garricks need to come out because the cards you're bringing in are just infinitely better.
Yeah, that's fair.
So that's the sideboarding for Greg.
Basically just trim down and be less Reanimator like focused and just more of just a junk deck that can reanimate as well.
Yeah, exactly. You're a junk deck that can reanimate late in the game.
Yeah.
You want to be playing Sin Collector, Thragtusk, Acidic Slime, Ghost Council.
Yeah.
Like, that's what you want to be doing.
Yeah. I don't have Thomas's board, but I'm assuming there's a couple of things that can definitely be cut. Like, I don't like Dramatic Rescue. Like, you can keep, like, one, maybe, just if you want to, like, if you really like that. He has 3 in the main, which is just ridiculous to me. But I'm assuming he might keep 1. Everything else is actually pretty good in this matchup. Council of the Absolute could... Like, it's kind of weird to have in this matchup, but I guess you can say either on Burial Rites or Angel Serenity, and it's kind of like they have to Fiend Hunter it, and they can't Angel Serenity, obviously, so it might stay in.
I think hopefully he has more Tamios in the board, because Tamio did a lot of work in this match.
Yeah.
And he only has 1 in the main.
Yeah.
So I didn't even see him sideboard, so maybe there just isn't a sideboard.
No, I saw him switch some cards out. I just didn't... I probably should have paid attention to what he was boarding, but I was too busy looking at his list. But I don't think there would be another... I always see Tamio in ones. I've never seen, like, multiple Tamios in decks. Like, I've never seen.
If I were to play Tamio, I think I'd play it as a 2-of. I don't think I could ever play Tamio as a 1.
Well,
unless it was like a blue-black control deck where you're going to be drawing infinite.
I think she's better at 1 when you have other lower cost planeswalkers beside her.
Right.
So
like Jace into
Tamio. Like, you only need the 1. But Jaces can kill themselves by, like, -2ing. You can do stuff with them.
Yeah.
Tamio's not that good in multiples.
So Greg starts out with some early mana dorks, which is going to give him a very, very early Thragtusk.
Oh, yeah.
And that's going to be problematic.
Or
Acidic Slime.
Yeah.
Oh. My favorite thing in Standard right now. Yeah, get rid of the blue source, buddy.
In response, Dramatic Rescue not Hall Fountain? No, that doesn't work.
That doesn't work. Alright. Yeah, you absolutely get rid of the white source there, because double white is hard to operate. If you don't have double white, you're not operating in this deck.
Yeah. And, well, Thomas has a handful of land, so it's like, the LD is going to be annoying, but it's not going to be game-breaking.
Right.
He only has a Wrestle Angel and 4 lands in his hand. And Greg has infinite things on his side of the board right now.
What Acidic Slime just did, it was awesome tempo play. Like that's what this does. This deck sometimes it's just put out a bunch of mana dorks, hit a turn 3 acidic slime, and then follow it up with like a huge threat after that. Unburial Rite something, or just hard cast a Thragtusk, and now you're taking 7.
Yeah, it is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite things in Standard to be doing. He draws a Dissipate, which is good for him. Now he can have Resto up or Dissipate a problematic card, which, he's going to flash an Angel and just get blown out by a Restoration Angel in Greg's hand, I think.
Yeah. I see no reason not to.
Because Greg
he wants to hit
Rights.
and he wants to hit probably wants an Acidic Slime.
Yeah, that's what he's going to do. Greg's, I think, a main phase Restoration. No, because I guess he could still land Supreme Verdict.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens here. Land to go. Yeah. End of turn Restoration Angel.
Which should be seen with a Dissipate.
Yeah. It's going to get dissipated.
10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, Greg untaps and draws.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been lethal. He would have put him to 1 if he did play the Resto Angel, so I guess there was no point. Because it's a little late for the LD plan, but...
Yeah, but he also has, like, you just want to keep him off, like, being able to get a big Revelations or, be able to hard cast Terminus. That's absolutely what you don't want.
Yeah, definitely.
So he just scoops it up. That was a quick game, too.
I'm pretty sure Thomas only played a Restoration Angel and a Dramatic Rescue, which is not the greatest thing. No,
and Junk Reanimator has, like, its plan is to mulch, its plan is to Gristly Salvage, and then, like, reanimate some things. But as you see there, it just hard-casted its threats and won the game because Acidic Slime is just so good.
Yeah.
Turn 3 Acidic Slime on the play. I don't think anything makes me happier in Standard right now.
One thing I don't like about this Bant deck is, well, the Dramatic Rescue, like, should be cut down to 1 if you're going to keep playing it, but I see no Celestia Charm, which would be pretty good in this matchup, I feel. And even, like, it gives you an early play. Like, playing Dramatic Rescue turn 2 almost does nothing. Celestia Charm can block Acidic Slime. It can, like, early game, block, like, if Greg just attacks for 1 when he has nothing else to do, you can just kill his Mana Dork out of nowhere. And late game exiles Thragtusk, exiles Angel Serenity. So I see no reason not to run that card. I'm very confused why it's not in this list.
Yeah, maybe it's in the sideboard, but that's a good suggestion for Thomas. Celestia Charm should be a high consideration for maybe future changes to his deck.
Yeah. I think it'll be much stronger, but I mean, you gotta try things out. Maybe I talked to Thompson. He loves Dramatic Rescue.
Yeah,
he loves that card. So I understand playing cards that you like. So
yeah, well, I mean, he ultimated Tameo against me earlier in this night and had Dramatic Rescue, and I just had like a little tear down my face. Yeah. And then he showed me a Dissipate, and I'm like, I really don't think I can beat that when you have like 10 lands.
Yeah.
So, and a freaking Tameo emblem, but let's see if Greg comes out with just as many Mana Dorks on the draw. That'd be, I think you cut down on the Unburial Rights and the Mana Dorks on the draw.
Do you play 6 or 8 in the main?
8.
Okay.
Yeah, we play all 8 Dorks. No Farseeks.
That's fair.
Yeah. We did cut the Craterhoof Behemoth, which I'm not sure if that's 100,000% right.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of standoff games where like you just mill yourself a bunch and Angel Serenity Wars.
Yeah.
And whereas Craterhoof would just like blow the game out. Yeah, because you have like 4 or 5 Mana Dorks in play where people just are just like, oh, you can keep your Dorks, nobody cares about them.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm actually just, that's the card I'm most scared of in that deck, is that singleton Craterhoof Behemoth that most people have.
Yeah.
Because you always have to play around that.
Yeah.
Even after board, like, some people don't play Purify the Grave anymore or Rest in Peace. They just play like Blue Eye Red plays clones and stuff to deal with Angel, but it doesn't deal with Craterhoof at all.
No, because Craterhoof should end the game.
Yeah.
Like, you should cast Craterhoof, win the game. So, let's see what we got here. Or you should Unburial Rights Craterhoof and then Angel Serenity it and then win the game.
Yeah, that works too.
Or not Angel Serenity, Restoration Angel. Yeah. Blink it, win the game. So, opening hand, looks like Tameo's in the opening hand.
Yeah, but only 2 Simic-colored dual lands.
Okay.
He's going to keep it.
He's keeping it.
With no card draw. Did he get it? Nope.
Oh, that's a Refuge.
Yeah. Oh.
See, sometimes you just get punished this way in multicolored decks.
Yeah. Definitely.
Here comes a mulch from Greg, I'm sure.
Yeah. But, I mean, like, I would keep a hand if it had a blue and a white, just because you have an Azorius Charm to draw a card, but without that, you're literally just doing nothing.
Oh, and a cavern. Wow, he's just drawn the one of lands. That's rough.
Well, he can play instants now.
Alright, so Greg gets a mana dork, passes the turn.
No.
Ooh, it's a Terminus.
Angel?
Name an angel.
Oh, you can play
So now he
Angel.
can cast the Restoration
Yeah.
Angel.
It's not too bad, but...
There's a Gristly Salvage. Oh, Greg
Cavern.
snaps off the cavern. Alright. So, is there an acidic slime in the near future?
Ooze, yep.
Yep. Yeah.
Comes
I mean, he obviously takes...
the breeding pool.
Yeah. The other one's a Hinterland Harbor, correct?
Yes.
So even if he draws like a white source now, it just...
Yeah, or another Terminus.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's
So now Greg doesn't have to fear Dissipate or Plasma Capture and has Restoration Angel in hand.
Yeah.
Does he even pass the turn after his attack? He attacks for 2, or attacks for 3, I'm sure. I don't know. Let me see what's going on here. Mulch,
Yeah.
okay. In case you get on Burial Rites, another Acidic Slime.
Yeah. Oh god, there's Obsidat, and an Acidic Sign, and a Thragtusk, and an Angel Serenity. Okay, that's pretty good.
Well, it's not the worst Mulch I've ever seen. Yeah, attack for 2,
attack,
Greg.
then
There you go. And then...
Angel, you only have colorless lands.
Yeah.
Game, I'm pretty sure. Like,
Yeah, that's... And it's not looking good for Thomas here, especially if he draws another 6 casting cost white spell that he can't
yeah.
play.
Oh, there's another Hinterland Harbor. Lock? Okay, seems fair.
And does Greg have another Restoration Angel?
No, I don't think he does.
Okay. If he has an Unburial Rites or Restoration Angel, this
Doesn't he
is...
have a Umbrella Rights in the yard?
Yeah, it should
Yeah.
be.
So I'm pretty sure this game is
Yeah.
just out of reach.
Get the Restoration Angel. Get the Restoration Angel.
Or he can just Umbrella Rights the...
Obsidat?
or Angel Serenity, get the Restoration Angel out of the way, get Obsidat back in his hand.
Yeah, I like that too.
Or, no, yeah, Obsidat and...
Obsidat,
Ooze back-
Thragtusk, Ooze underneath the Angel Serenity.
Or no, I would probably move the Restoration Angel out of the way. Thomas's.
Oh, Greg also has a Sever in the graveyard, so he could just...
Oh, but it would kill his
It'll
own.
kill his own, but yeah. I think that's irrelevant at this point.
Yeah, probably is, but...
Untap.
To...
Oh,
the
two.
Mulch again?
Yeah. Let's see if it's
Why
the...
didn't we do that before we...
Unburial Rights?
I don't see a point.
Oh, 3 lands. No big deal. G. Pelly just living the life.
Yeah.
Attacks for 5. Drops him to 11. Triggers,
Blinks.
exiles. Yeah. And... Not a white source.
Yeah.
So he's going to lose 2. Be facing at least 8. It's going to drop to 1. Because he could block... Or no, he'll be 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, he has to,
Yeah.
he'll block the Obsidat, take 8. 5, 6... No, 6. Okay. I do.
Yeah, there's nothing to fear here, so you just
No.
attack with everything. Doesn't have... It only has one color.
Greg just sitting on a grip of cards. Still casting spells for no reason.
More information.
Couldn't he just play the land and... No, because he would have severed his own guy.
Yeah.
Alright, so... There's a whole bunch of white spells in Thomas's hand that are not going to get played today.
I think we attack with everything, and if he blocks Resto Angel, he can play Garrick and kill his off. Yeah, which he does. Here comes the Garrick. I'm assuming.
Land Garrick. Land Garrick.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're dead.
And that dies. And go. Oh, there's the white source.
Yep.
Played untapped. All right. Congratulations to Greg Peloquin, the winner of 54-man F&M. Good job, guys.